Hey, I'm Sam with Renegade Soul, and I want to share with you a few things regarding grief and personal training. So, I recently released tickets to my upcoming masterclass. It's about grief and personal training, how to unlock your personal training results by tapping into your mental blocks surrounding grief. The class is 3 days long, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 6 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. June 29th, 30th, and July 1st. And the reason that I put that together is, number one, a lot of my work is grief work outside of personal training. I have a master's in social work, and during my social work schooling, my internship was mostly grief work, doing grief counseling throughout my internship. And then I moved into the grief recovery method. So I am now a grief recovery method specialist. And I deal with a lot of grief surrounding child loss. I myself have lost twins and had a miscarriage. And by the way, child loss is not just limited to those things, because I've also aborted children in my earlier life as well. So, and I've never dealt with the grief behind that either prior to getting to the grief recovery method. So I do a lot of work in grief counseling and just grief work in general. I mean, there's a lot of ways to work through grief. I am a certified personal trainer, and so the two mesh very well. And so I just wanted to give you that background, because I think it's important to know. Like, you see it on my personal training page, and if you don't know me, you would say, well, that's weird. Right? And so I just wanted to give you some of that background. So I just wanted to make sure that you understood certain things about this masterclass that you will receive when you sign up for it. Number one, you're going to find out what grief is, and a lot of what grief is not, because I think people have this preconceived notion of what grief is and no understanding of what it's not, right? So I really want to dive into that, because a lot of people think that you only experience grief if you experience the death of a loved one, and that's just not true. There are a lot of things that that grief encompasses, and so we're going to go over that. That's number one. That's probably most important, because a lot of times people are grieving or going through some things and acting out, children especially, and we say that, they're just acting out, and it's like, no, they're working through grief, and nobody is giving them the tools to do so, right? So and that goes for the rest of your life, basically. Like, you are never really given the tools as a child on how to deal with grief. Like, your pet passes away and your parents are like, we'll get you another one, and that's how you go throughout the rest of your life, thinking that you're supposed to deal with stuff. So anyway, that's number one. Number two, though, is then you're going to learn how to overcome that mental block of the grief, right? You have to first recognize it before you can overcome it. And so that's one of the things that you'll get in this master class, is how to overcome this mental block and keep yourself focused on what your goal is, especially your fitness goal. Then you're going to be, this is the thing that is most, I want to say, well, I love this about the Renegade program, the Renegade Personal Training Program, is that we build a community. And so very much like the Renegade program, this masterclass will connect you with a lot of like-minded people, and you'll have a almost an instant community, right? The class is small. I've only opened up 15 places for it. So there's only 15 seats in the class. It is a small class, and it is live. It will be recorded and released, but this first go round is where we actually record it, and you get to be a part of it, and you get to connect with people immediately and move through a journey with them. But Four, I think, is where everything comes together, and that is transforming your fitness journey. Because sometimes when you are going through heavy grief, your first reaction is to stay home, and it's like, let's work through that, because that's the worst thing that you can do. And so this transforms. We move from understanding what grief is to naming it, and then working through it. Is not what we're not gonna take you through a grief recovery method class during this masterclass. We're just going to show you how to take this information and then be able to overcome by knowing exactly what it is, what you're dealing with, right? And then connecting with like-minded people so that you can transform your fitness journey. And by the way, this is very translatable across other boards. I am a personal trainer, so my goal when I do a masterclass is to create better clients for myself and my colleagues. I know, but it's true. Like, in a masterclass, when you create something, and you're going to put a course out or a class out, the point is to create better clients for yourself. And so this is one of the ways that you do it, right? So I have had clients that come in, and I tell my clients all the time, if you get to me, I'm going to take care of you. If you could just I don't care if you show up in full-blown tears, boo-hooing, if you get to me, I'm going to take care of you. Not every trainer is that way or is trained in grief like that, though. So you're not going to always get that. So this is an important thing, right? If I'm going to make you a better client for me or for someone else, I got to teach you tools. It doesn't matter if you're training with me or if you're training with someone else. I don't care. You're going to be a better client because you're going to understand what's happening within yourself a little bit better. But it is translatable across the board. This could make you a better employee even. It doesn't have to be about a physical goal. It can be about, I can't get anything done. And this is going to show you, okay, what's happening and how you overcome it and become better at whatever it is that you're doing. So again, this masterclass, it is available for purchase. There's only 15 seats available. So do not delay, right? I believe 2 of them are already taken. So that leaves us with 13 seats available. And it is June 29th, June 30th, and July 1st. 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. The place is yet to be determined. I really want to see how big of a place we need. Will it fill up all 15 seats, or will there only be 7 seats? So I really want to get a feel for that before I book a place, but it'll be somewhere in the Cleveland area. So just block the time and get ready to go, and I'll let you know. But so what did I say? June 29th, 30th, July 1st, 6 p.m. to 8:30. It will be recorded. It will be released at a later date. But this first go round, this class is only $97 for you. And when we put it together and we re-release it, it'll be $297. So you really want to get in on it now, and you really want to be one of the participants, because this is where real interaction happens. So I'm hoping that you will take this information, share it, sign up right away. Don't delay. Sign up and get ready to unleash a new version of yourself, understanding what grief does to you and how you can overcome it and become better at everything that you're doing, but especially in your fitness journey. Thank you.